Hi, how you guys doing? You're watching Andy WTH. I'm Andy. This is Big Brother 18 USA edition, and Dave Vaughn's out. Uh, was it a good move for the House overall, or excuse me, for Paul, to get Dave Vaughn out? Well, let's look at what he did this week. Okay, at the beginning of the week, he sat there and he says, okay, who am I going to put up? Okay, everybody wanted Bridget out. Don't know why, because half of her showmance is gone, or whatever you want to call it. So she's like a lone wolf. She was looking for an alliance. She has no alliance. Nobody's working with her at this point in the game. So, all right. Then you have to look at the rest of the house. Okay. Who do you got left? You got, for showmance, we'll just go with the showmatches for now. You got Nicole and Corey. And then you got James and Natalie, and you sort of got Paulie and Zazia. So you got three showmatches right there. There go three. That you could have targeted and separate and really move your game forward. And that's where what's her name, Devon, should have realized. All right, that's what she should have pitched to Paul, but she didn't, obviously. And you know, Paul should have recognized that. That was his big mistake right there. I mean, who did he get rid of? He got rid of Devon, okay? Big deal. I know she was dangerous. Probably would have, you had to get rid of her sooner or later, but it was just a little too early. Myself, I would have been playing last week. I would have looked at the show matches and say, okay, who do I put up? I know. It doesn't matter. As long as one of them goes home, that's one less voting block you have to worry about. I would probably nominate it Nicole and Corey, or Paul or Jazia. Those are the two I would have nominated, hands down. But you didn't, and it's going to come back later, possibly to bite Paul in the backside. Possible. So that's this week that just passed. Now, we got a new week and a new HOH, which I know who the HOH is. So am I gonna tell you right now? Probably not, because that's a spoiler. You have to watch it tomorrow night. If I was the HOH this week, okay, and if let's say it was not Paulie that won, then who would I've put up? Who would I target? Well, let's look at the targets that's available. Okay, you got Bridget. Not really. It's a complete waste of time, as far as I'm concerned. Michelle, another waste of time. Now, this is where it gets interesting. What you got left is the show matches, all right? That's who I'd go after. That's who you need to put up. Okay, I would put up either A, two returning players, which is who's left, or Nicole and James, which are each half of a show match. So either or would go home. That's fine, because if one gets it pulled off, that's all right. Put the other half of the show match up, right? And if, let's say, their show match wins the veto and takes them off, that's fine. You still got Paulie and Zazia. Put one of them up if it's not Paulie that wins veto, or it's not veto, HOH. So that's what I would do this week. Obviously, that's the best move, as far as I'm concerned. You know, because if you do not go after those show matches now, this is jury time. That's what you got to do. You got to go after them. You got to break them up. Now is the time. Not next week, not the week after. And remember one thing too. There's the in play, the return ticket. All right, that is also going to be on your mind. Who has it? Who the hell knows? So basically, you better shoot now, because if one of those people or house guests have a return ticket, you would rather do it now, get rid of the big guns, so if they do come back, you have a second shot at them. Because right now, if you wait too long, you might have a shorter window of opportunity to take them out. That's just my opinion on it. That's what the next HOH needs to look at, besides alliances. Now, right now, if I was in the house, who would I bring into the final two? There's only one person right now is Michelle. She has absolutely done nothing at this point in the game to warrant a win. Okay? She's the perfect number two. And right now, the way I see it, who has the best path to victory at the moment is Paulie, because Paulie's willing to discharge or evict his so-called showman, Zia, out the door. He talked about it, so obviously he's got his head in the game. So everybody in there, he's definitely got his head in the game. And then of course Paul really changed his game, so we're going to see how he does. And he's doing good up to now. But the only thing, he's leaving Paulie kind of pulled the strings a little bit. So we'll see. And that's what I see right now. So whoever wins the next HOH, they better target these show matches. If they do not, it will bite them down the road. And if they decide to nominate either Bridget or Michelle, then that is a complete waste of HOH. That's what I'm thinking. So who knows? We'll see. Anyways, you're watching Andy, and this is Andy WTH. I'm Andy. I'm kind of tired. I had a very long week this week. If you got any comments, by all means hit comments below. I like that. Likes, that's great too. And if you want to subscribe, also subscribe. So anyways, we'll talk to you shortly. Thanks. Bye.